The Devil Wears Prada 2 is officially happening, and the details we just learned are pure fashion gold. The iconic 2006 film that gave us unforgettable one-liners, endless style inspiration, and the icy brilliance of Miranda Priestly is finally getting its long-awaited sequel. But this time, the stakes are higher, the fashion is sharper, and the power plays are even more delicious. Miranda Priestly is still at the helm of Runway magazine, or so it seems, but the world around her has changed. Traditional print is collapsing, and digital media now dominates the fashion industry. For the first time, Miranda is losing the grip she once held so effortlessly. Meanwhile, Emily Charlton, yes, the same Emily Blunt, is no longer Miranda's overworked assistant. She's now a high-powered executive at a luxury marketing agency, controlling the biggest advertising budgets in fashion. And here's the twist, Miranda needs her. The woman she once dismissed now holds the keys to her survival. This sequel is about more than clothes. It's about legacy, power, and survival in a cutthroat digital world, all dressed in couture. Andy Sachs, played by Anne Hathaway, also returns. But she's no longer the naive girl chasing approval. She runs her own successful media startup and finds herself caught between her former boss and her old coworker, in a brutal, high-stakes battle of influence. That's right, the three women who once worked under the same roof are now on a collision course. It's Miranda versus Emily versus Andy in what might be the most stylish showdown Hollywood has ever seen. Meryl Streep is back in full force as Miranda Priestly, elegant, terrifying, and untouchable. And Hathaway returns as Andy, more confident and successful than ever. Emily Blunt steps back in as Emily, now a woman who's finally in control. Stanley Tucci will also reprise his role as Nigel, who once again finds himself caught in the middle of the chaos, likely delivering some of the sharpest lines in the movie. And in a surprising twist, Kenneth Branagh joins the cast as Miranda's estranged husband. For the first time, we'll see a more personal side of Miranda, and how her cutthroat career may be unraveling what's left of her private life. One face you won't see? Adrian Grenier, who played Andy's boyfriend Nate. He's confirmed he won't be returning, and honestly, most fans are perfectly fine with that. The release date is locked in May 1st, 2026, exactly 20 years after the original. A bold and symbolic choice, launching right at the start of the summer blockbuster season, and giving fans a nostalgic callback to the moment fashion and cinema collided back in 2006. Production began in late June 2025 and is already underway, filming in New York, London, and Milan. Yes, we're getting the full global fashion circuit, and that means wardrobe moments, city backdrops, and maybe even a dramatic runway walk-off. Behind the camera, the original team is back. Director David Frankel, writer Aline Brosh McKenna, and producer Wendy Finerman, the dream trio who made the first film iconic, are all leading the sequel. And that's a major reason fans are excited. This isn't a lazy reboot. It's a real continuation by the people who know the story best. And let's be real, the timing couldn't be better. The fashion world has transformed in the last 2 decades. Social media, influencer culture, fast fashion, sustainability movements, and digital publications have changed everything. Watching Miranda Priestly try to survive in a world where Instagram influencers have more reach than fashion editors? That's cinematic gold. Seeing Emily Blunt finally go head-to-head with her former boss as a true industry titan? That's a power dynamic we've been waiting to see for years. And Andy? Once the underdog, she now stands as an equal, maybe even a threat. Whose side will she take, or will she blaze her own path? Whether you're re-watching for the iconic fashion, the razor-sharp dialogue, or just to hear Miranda destroy someone with a single raised eyebrow, this sequel is shaping up to deliver everything you want, and more. With the full cast returning, new faces adding intrigue, and a plot ripped from the headlines of today's media chaos, The Devil Wears Prada 2 could easily become the most anticipated film of the decade. If you're a fan of iconic cinema, high fashion, and savage power moves wrapped in Prada, Dior, and Chanel, this one's for you. Don't miss any updates, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more celebrity news, movie buzz, and behind-the-scenes exclusives every week. Because in the words of Miranda Priestly, that's all, or is it?